rich in lycopene, which happens from a lot of tomato-y based products, which is wonderful. And it's actually more of it than there is in the normal tomato.
I do like lycopene, so put it on my favourite.
Oh, excellent, excellent. So what you can do is you can just slice that eggplant while I do mine. That's it. So I'm just going to slice that one. And what we're going to do is we're going to char grill it and just give it, I mean, if you've got a barbecue outside, feel free to char grill it on that one. It'll give it a nice smoky kind of taste.
Now, Rosie, my nonna would make something with eggplant called, it's like a lasagna. It's a melanzana pizziola. So it's very similar to what you're doing. But what we would do is flour it, put in a little bit of egg, and then fry it up. And then make the lasagna. So this is quite different doing the charred grill.
Yeah, 100%. I think whatever you've got, we just need to soften up the eggplants. You can even whack it in the oven if you want to. That's not a problem. Just bring a little bit of olive oil there just to help it out. And we'll just season it a little bit just so we get a nice kind of a rich lasagna. A bit of pepper on there as well. And what we're going to do is we're just going to wait 2 to 3 minutes, make sure that that softens up, gets char grilled, flip it over. And we've got these bad boys to get through. And then we start layering our lasagna. What I would love you to do is I've got some ricotta there.
I could do that.
And what I'm going to do is just have a little bit of parmesan grated in there to just give it a little bit more sharpness.
Parmesan
some basil. Yep, a little bit of that. A bit of basil in there. Some salt and pepper. And that's going to be our lovely creamy layer. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to place one of
It's a lot quicker than making a bechamel sauce. So you can make a quick white sauce just from the...
Isn't it just? And a little bit healthier as well. Just mix that for you there.
And salt and pepper in there as well?
Yes, we want some salt and pepper, very much so.
There we go. Lovely. Looks good. Lovely
Really
basil smell.
easy.
And you just spread that on the top of it?
Spread that in. I'll put a little pinch of... did you put that in already? I've put some extra in anyway.
No oregano in there yet.
A little bit of oregano. Okay, so what we're just going to do is we are just going to nicely spread it on there. I don't know if you want to just help me out, just give me a little...
Throw a few pieces of basil on there?
as well.
Oh, okay, that's what we mean.
Just need to spread it. So don't worry if you make a mess. We all know lasagna is a little bit of a messy meal anyway. So I'm just going to layer a little bit more of the tomato there.
Nice, I like that. And the ricotta is just going to fall apart a little bit, become nice and soft.
So I'm just going to put a few more
spread that around on top.
Eggplants there.
You'll be able to get all of those in,
So yeah, I've done them all there. So what we do is get the rest of that cream on.
There we go. The ricotta cream, there we go. Pop that on top there. And you want to just smear that around.
Smear that around.
There we go.
You've got it. And then what we're going to do is just top that off with some fresh basil leaves.
Lovely.
A little bit of parmesan and some oregano. Perfect.
Just tear that on top.
That's it.
There we go.
Bit of parmesan. Yeah.
There we go.
Yes, please.
Plenty of that on top and all the way around. I love the flavour of parmesan. When this cooks, it'll go nice and golden brown on top, but it'll give off a really strong smell, which is why I love parmesan so much.
Exactly. So I've got the oven on 185 and we're just going to slowly cook that for about 30 minutes and that'll be absolutely ready to pop on the table and everyone can dig in.
Into the oven.
Look at that, layers of goodness. Who would know there was not any pasta in there to be seen?
Now, I love lasagna. It's one of my favourite things in the entire world. And this is sort of like what my nonna would make, you know. So I'm really keen to try how you've char grilled and how that flavour affects the lasagna. It looks nice and soft, plenty of sauce on there. And I'm going to take a bit of that ricotta as well. So I'm going to see what that tastes like.
Gluten-free perfection right here, if that's your thing.
You know what? It's really nice. The eggplant's got some texture to it. You've left the skin on as well, which makes it really, gives it some bite to it. But it's quite nice. I like the sauce.
The creaminess is nice with the ricotta.
Well,